Alright guys, welcome back. We got Alliance War number 5 in Alliance War Season 33 in these Tier 2 wars. Super fun. We got Strike, Counter Fury, Power Struggle against Guillotine 2099. Path 2 on the main account. We got Magneto, Apocalypse, and Cable again. Magneto taking down all these hashtag metal champions. I really don't have to worry about the node too much. I can just throw the... I'm going to throw the special ones anyway, but Guillotine 2099... the biggest thing is her Digi-Cloak with Magneto, hashtag Metal Champions. He can't miss against them. So, really easy fight. Nothing too crazy on this one. But again, if you've been following me for a while, I moved up this season to a higher alliance. So, it means more competitive. And I don't take nearly as many fights, but that is totally fine with me. Very happy to be a piece in a much better cog than trying to hero my way sometimes through a lot of fights. So, with that still comes some learning experiences, we're going to call them. But here we go. Doesn't matter with her healing. She can't heal against Magneto. No problem. First fight down. Next one up here. This Nick Fury had me a little concerned. Brute Force, Power Focus 1. I do not want to let him get too many special ones off here. So I'm going to focus pretty heavily on my baiting heavy game. Even though right off the bat here he throws that special one. But I really do not want him to get too many tactical charges. I want to avoid it as much as possible. And again, we're going to focus on that. That's what we want. We want to bait heavy attacks. We're going to get our specials off. We're going to try and get him down to his life model decoy phase pretty quickly here. And again, got some nice, good second half evades of the special one. I can't evade his entire special one, but I can block the first part and then evade the end and counter. And that's the key bit here. So now he's into his life model decoy phase. And again, I keep throwing those special ones because of the strike counter. I don't want him to get too many Furies and then potentially get an unblockable special and then slam into me. And at the same time, there's brute force, so I need to keep getting hits in the entire time. But there we go, bait that heavy and completely slaughter him. I was feeling really, really good. And because I had done this Man-Thing fight last war, I was feeling really confident. And sometimes you get overconfident and you forget a little bit about the node. So the problem is here is that on the 10th hit, those blue charges there, every 10th hit is an armor up. And I totally forgot about that until someone pointed it out for me. Because I looked back at this fight and I was focused on those multiple timers there. I throw that special too, but it happened to be the 10th hit. He happened to proc an unstoppable, and now I get clobbered. Now he's got a poison on me. I get clipped by that special one. I'm in a terrible position here because I really needed that. I really needed the special 2. To get the concussion, and then I'm pretty comfortable from there. But at this point, you can see the poisons, the shocks, they're just absolutely decimating me here. And I'm not going to be able to get back up to my special 2. And I am just like, I was trying to get that special one. I hit into the block again. Just, it kind of threw me for a loop. And it's a learning experience. I'll go back in, try and figure it out next time. But really just everything went from bad to worse on this one. I did have to heal up Apocalypse, did take another L, which is, again, not the worst thing, but you'll see already. I already know what happens in the war afterwards. We get a little bit more, a little bit of redemption. We play it properly. We play it smart. Here, even just playing, even without realizing what had happened, the first time I play a lot smarter. Here, the second go around, wait out that timer. And here we go. Right into the special 2 with the concussion. Follow that up with a special 1. A nice proper bait of his special 1 there. Wait out the unstoppable armor. And there we go. Don't have to worry about the masochism. We can parry with Apocalypse freely. And there we're going to go throw that special 1 and the fight is over. So 1 death, a little bit of a learning experience, but we'll continue from there. Now we got path 1. We're going to go Doc Ock against Sorcerer Supreme. And even this one, I guess I was a little upset after that Man Thing fight. And normally against Sorcerer Supreme, you can see one parry heavy and already 15% down. But as long as the parries are sticking, sometimes the AI gets a little funky. But they're just parry heavy against Sorcerer. I really don't have to worry about much at all. But I think I do. I wanted to get to that special 2, and I missed it, and it just made the fight a little bit longer, which is fine. And I waited way too long to throw that heavy attack. I get clipped by a special 1. Not the worst thing in the world, but it could have been an easy. It should have been a much faster fight. But now I'm out of sync with my breakthrough charges, but it doesn't matter. There we go. We get back to the heal block, get the power lock on, and the fight is over. So that's fine. It's just a potion for later. Now, this fight, again, I'm getting much better at this EMP mod fight. And again, I took off dexterity specifically for this fight so that I don't have to worry at all about Burden of Might and buffs removing my power. So I can comfortably get up to a special 3 without worrying about losing power. And that's the key thing here. I do put an invulnerability boost on just in case he gets to the unblockable charges. Like if he gets to every 10th hit is unblockable. And so I just want to make sure that the bubble shield doesn't hit me there. That's fine. Special 1 only pushed us to 8 charges, no unblockable, which is perfect. I just have to remember that without dexterity, obviously, I can't dex, have to block the special, but I can get up to a special 3 really easily and now throw him in the Doom Cycle. Which, again, I'm good at doing it, I guess, my way. I can't remember exactly what that is. It's just kind of muscle memory at this point. But there we go. We're going to get the big special 2. And then we're going to try again. Go ahead, keep eye on the charges, get him to a special 1. Steal some power. And again, he doesn't even get one unblockable hit off. We barely take any damage in this one. And getting much better at Apocalypse there on EMP mod. Next, we'll continue on path 1. We got a Mojo here. Now, this is the one with healing buffs. So I went in with a Defiance champion, Gladiator Hulk, who happens to have stun and heal block on his special 1s. And again, I did throw it like and made sure I had the invulnerability boost on, so I don't get the same mistake potentially with the him proccing too much power. Even though I can't get any buffs, he can still get power if he gets lucky with his charges. So I'm not really focused too much on his charges. All I want to do here is bait specials if I have to, take a few on the block, it's okay. Now, with I am able to dex, but because I'm a Defiance champion, I don't get any buffs. Any buff that I would get actually gives me an energy resistance buff in passive instead. So even if I have to block some of his energy beams, it's actually perfect. I actually have extra energy resistance for this fight. And I don't have to worry about the degen at all here. Again, I think this Gladiator Hulk is only a rank 2, but still does the job. It's a little bit slower, but still gets the job done. Again, just focused specifically on, I did put the special 3, like the invulnerability boost, just in case he did get to a special 3, but I think he did play around the specials nice enough. And just the brute force damage from Gladiator Hulk, and don't have to worry about him getting to like any unblockable stuff or anything like that. It all worked out great with the heal blocks. So strategy was sound here for this Mojo. There, evade another special end of the special 2, and goodbye Mojo. All right, next up we have Spider-Ham. Here also went with Doc Ock. He's got Buffet, Indomitable. I did test out fighting him, but I did throw in it again, had the invulnerability boost on, just in case he gets the unblockable. But you can see just the parry heavies, as long as I don't trigger, the goal is not to trigger Dex if I can avoid it. And again, I can back away from that special 1 without a dexterity on me. and the goal is just to parry heavy and get the damage from the detonating debuffs. You can see there, unfortunately, he did get an unblockable special 1, but that's okay. Again, we're going to go ahead, take it on the block, don't trigger buffet, get back into parry heavy mode. Even that special 2 felt like I could do it after the stun. Again, back away, don't trigger Dex, get back into the parry heavy game. Want to get my breakthroughs on again, so it just takes a little bit of time to get back into the proper set, but there we go. There's the heal block, detonate that. Again, he went unblockable, but there's my invulnerability boost coming into play. But Doc Ock does get the job done here. Really happy. Again, love the strategy. And there we go. No worries there. Taking care of business. Now, we got an Ironman Infinity War in Path 2, Section 2. We're going to go with Magneto, Strike Counter, Hard Not Life. I don't really have to worry about either of the nodes because it's Magneto against the hashtag Metal Champion. And that's what Magneto does. So I did get the... ideally, you should wait like a second or two after the fight starts for the magnetism to go onto the opponent if you really want to guarantee, or not guarantee, but if you want a higher chance of none of the node working. So you can see even on that first hit, because it happened before the magnetism applied. So I did get the disorient there. But after that, I don't I'm not good at repairing against Ironman Infinity War anyway, but we don't get the disorient the rest of the way. Made that special 1. We're going to go back. We're going to charge up some prowess there, up to 20 plus. Let's drop a nice big special 3 on him. Almost takes him out, and now the bleeds are just going to melt him. 19 bleeds. Goodbye. All right. Next up, we have Overseer. We're going to go in with Apocalypse. Heal him up a little bit. Strike counter, block penetration, under pressure. If I dash back twice, I'm going to get the disorient, but I can be disorient immune. So I'm not really worried about that at all. Here against Overseer, really I just wanted to get my special 2 off with the concussion. And then the concussion actually was able to prevent him from getting his auto block after his special. And it kind of threw me for a loop there. Just caught me off guard for a second. So here he throws his special 1, and I didn't counter it because I'm used to the auto block. But nope, no auto block because of the concussion. So then I can go back in. I don't have to wait it out. I can get my hits in. And then this one, I'm like, ooh, should I attack back in? Nope, there the auto block did kick in. So it depends. The concussion did have a chance to prevent it. So that was nice. Good to know for next time, and then just be prepared. But then, no problem, special 1, and he's finished. Next up, we've got a Killmonger. This is a fun one. This... again, Buffet, Outlast, Shit and Thorns. So it's what, like, you're going to get potentially take bleed damage for hitting him with an armor up, but the reverberation doesn't count as an armor up. So not necessarily such a tough opponent here. Do have to take care of business with the strike counter. I was actually trying to get to a special 2, but I threw it too early right there. I thought I was going to start losing too much power, but the special 1, it's a rank 4 Apocalypse. You know, I'm just going to, because it's Buffet, I do not want to, again, another node where I don't want to trigger Dex. So I'm going to block specials if I can, right there. Go ahead, take that special 1 on the block, play it smart, go back to the parry heavy, reapply the debuffs again, take the special 1 on the block, not worried about it. Go ahead and stun him again. We do have a White Magneto pre-fight from one of the teammates. I believe it was Rain Man throwing it on for me as usual. There, we did trigger the regen, but we had a couple debuffs on, so we don't have to worry about it. And he's done it. Now, last is this Ultron. We had him in the last war, and I said the fight could go one of 2 ways. Last time, we were able to crumple him up into a ball in 14 hits. This time it's going to be a little dicier, but we have to be so. We go into the usual parry heavy game, and Ultron. Again, he gets the at 50%. He gets and at 25%. He gets a regen. If you have a regen buff, then you're going to be unblockable. Now there is a chance that he doesn't get the regen buff at all because of the magnetism, but we're going to see here, there's also a chance for Magneto to shut down the node completely. And there, unfortunately, I hesitated again on a heavy attack. But the Horseman saved us there. We're able to get our special 3 off. And you're going to see here, instead of him crumpling up into a ball, no damage. It does absolutely nothing. It doesn't bypass the safeguard at all. But my attacks do afterwards. You can see that huge heavy attack with the and another one right there, but now he gets the he does get the he did get the regen, but he did not get the unblockable. Magneto shut down the node there, but we're going to see when he gets to 25%, I have to be careful again because it's not guaranteed. Just like the node, so processing there, he does get the unblockable, so I have to be extra careful. I throw a special 2 just to get some spacing on him. Bait that special 1, have to be careful again of his chance to evade, and we're able to clean up this fight. So 10-1, pretty happy with the war. Hope that helped. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.